Good morning, children. So already we discussed about this rain. Where does it come from? Introduction I gave, and forms of water already I explained you. Forms of water already I explained you. What are how many forms the water exists, isn't it? So into how many states water exists? Water exists in 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas. Ice is in solid state. Water is in liquid state, and water vapor is in gaseous state. Water vapor in gaseous state. Already we have discussed this, isn't it? All these 3 states of water are interchangeable. One state of water changes into other state of water. Now, ice is in solid state. Take it out from the freezer and keep it heating. What happens after heating? It changes into liquid state. Further heating, what happens? It changes into water vapor, that is in a gaseous state, isn't it? So, water exists in 3 states: solid, liquid, and gaseous state. These states of water are interchangeable, isn't it? Now here, water, when it rains, you will see the roads, everywhere it will be wet. If sunlight also not there, the water, where that water goes, after some time it will become dry, isn't it? You will dry the clothes also in open, isn't it? Because of the heat of the sun, the water evaporates from the clothes and dry. Suppose if rains are there, the weather is cloudy, sunlight is not there, then you can wear the clothes also, the water will be goes. The clothes will dry up. Or else you can dry the clothes under the fans also. Where this water goes? From the wet clothes or from the roads, isn't it? Where this water goes? It goes into the air. It goes into the air in the form of a water vapor. Water vapor is a part of air which we cannot see. Usually we cannot see the water vapor in the air, isn't it? It is a part of air. Now heat the water. Take a vessel. Take a spirit lamp or on a stove. Heat the water. Water receives the heat from the stove or from the fire. After some time the water becomes very hot. After some time it starts boiling and you will see the smoke from the water. Isn't it? Now keep your hand above the smoke. Don't keep very close because your hand will burn. Keep it above the smoke. You will see small droplets of water on the hand. Or else, okay fine. Or else you can take a lid. Keep the lid above the smoke. You will see the droplets of water, isn't it? So here, water is converted into water vapor on heating. This process is what you call it evaporation. Conversion of water into water vapor on heating is called evaporation. It's not compulsory that due to sun's heat only the water evaporates. Other factors also will be there for evaporation, that is wind also. What is wind? Moving air is called a wind. What is wind? Moving air is called a wind. What is breeze? Slow moving air is called a breeze, isn't it? So here, evaporation. Now, when the evaporation is fast, when the evaporation is slow, when the sun's heat is more or the supply of heat is more, the evaporation is faster. Because of the sun's heat, more sun heat, the evaporation is faster. The rate of evaporation is faster when the sun's heat is more. The rate of evaporation is less when the sun's heat is less. Isn't it? So in which season the evaporation the evaporation is faster, the rate of evaporation is faster. What is evaporation? Change of water into water vapor on heating is called evaporation. Change of water vapor into water is called evaporation. Now, here generally what happens? The water continuously evaporates from the water bodies, lakes, rivers, ponds, seas, oceans, isn't it? These water evaporate and forms into water vapor. They settles down and forms the clouds are formed. What is formed? Clouds. When these clouds are cools down, we get the rains, isn't it? So, that is condensation. We are going to know about the condensation in the next class. So, evaporation is a change of water into water. Vapor is called evaporation, isn't it? So, now the evaporation also depends upon what I told you, sunlight, wind. Another is surface area also. It depends upon the evaporation depends upon the surface area. If the large surface area is there, the evaporation is faster. If the surface area is smaller, then the evaporation is slow. Slow evaporation will take less evaporation. For example, take the chunni or sari, dry it open, full open and dry it. And another sari, you fold it and keep it in the sunlight. Which one will dry up first? The sari which you keep it open in the sunlight, because the surface area is more for the sari. So if you folding and drying, it will take more time. So the evaporation depends upon the sunlight. The evaporation depends upon the wind. The evaporation also depends upon the surface area. These are the factors. Factors which depends upon evaporation. Okay, fine children. So, next session we will know about the condensation method. Thank you.